we need to support ministries that's going to touch them while they're inside the prison. So when they come out the prison and back into our communities, they'll be changed to transform people. And that's the testimony of Interfaith Prison Ministry, because there are many changed to transform people.
I wasn't raised in church. I don't recall anyone ever sitting me down and sharing the gospel with me. Made a lot of bad choices. Had me in and out of jail from 18 to 25 years old. And then at 25 years old, I found myself in Jefferson Parish Correctional Facility, facing 35 years in prison. And I began to read the Bible, and I said, God, if you're real, show me. I'll serve you for the rest of my life. And the beautiful thing is that God's Spirit will move us even when we don't know anything about the Word. I wasn't raised in church, didn't know how to pray, didn't know what formula or anything like that, but I do rap. I rapped since I was 15 years old. At this time, I was 25 years old, so I knew how to put my thoughts on paper. So I began to write letters to God. I still have those letters. In these letters, I was pleading with God, saying, God, I know I'm not right. I am messed up. But I don't want to live like this anymore. Change me, forgive me. I was in prison before I was ever in prison. One thing that made me want to be a part of this prison ministry was that they never sugarcoated the word. They never twisted the word. They never took the word out of context, but they challenged us to be true men of God. And while I was still an inmate in Interfaith Prison Ministry, in my heart, I already became a volunteer in that prison ministry, because every prison I went to, DCI and Fort Wade, when Interfaith Prison Ministry would show up, I'd be there on Friday and I'd be there on Saturday. And when I got out, I stayed connected. My testimony is, I once was lost, now I'm found. I was in chains as a slave to sin, but now I'm a slave to righteousness, and now I'm free from sin and the curse that comes along with breaking the law.
Interfaith Prison Ministry is probably the most dynamic ministry I've ever been a part of. They all have a passion for Christ. Not only do they have the passion for Christ, but they have the passion for the ones behind the walls.
You need to understand the power of this ministry, because it prepares families to be able to prepare their family to know Christ. Not that many people want to help people who've been in prison. And you have to realize that one day we're going to come home. One day we're going to come home back into your neighborhood. You understand? And if our life isn't right, if we haven't heard the gospel, then I come back out in the street, so I go right back into the things I was doing. And then I hurt your family again, and I hurt your friends again, because nobody wants to go share the gospel. Nobody wants to help these people that are in prison. You think they're going to get locked up and never come home. And that's the misconception.
If you want to get involved with a ministry, this is the ministry to get involved with. A ministry that reaches out to people that all they know how to do is go and commit crimes until they come to Jesus Christ. Now they're out there converting others and bringing people to Christ, and they need people to get behind and support this ministry. It's going to be one of the best ministries you ever support.
Just recently released from St. Gabriel, Louisiana prison. I was fortunate to meet Miss Christine through Interfaith there. Before I met those ladies there, I was broken, torn, and they helped me to receive Jesus and find Jesus. Now outside free, following Jesus, thanking God every day for the new life that I have.
I remember when I took a position for very little salary, and God spoke to my heart. He said, I didn't put you here to make a living, I put you here to make a difference. And if you want to make a difference in this world that takes it all the way through eternity, you join Interfaith, you join this team, and watch how God will bless you to be a bigger blessing than you ever dreamed. God bless you.
4 years ago, I was released from prison, and Interfaith Prison Ministries was there for me. We prayed about being able to be reconnected with my son. Russell told me to be patient and let God, that if I trusted in God, that God would move and touch people's hearts and shift things. And I'm so grateful to be standing here with my son and be reunited.